Hey gents, today we're talking suits, and this is my second Oliver Wicks suit. If you watched my first unboxing, when I put that thing on, felt like $1 million. Same thing applies to every custom suit that you get, but when it fits really well, it looks really good, then it is just pure bliss. As per usual, this video is not sponsored, but they do have a friends program where if you buy a shirt with my link, you get a free shirt, I get a free shirt. That helps the channel. And if you want to see my original unboxing, I'll link to it up top. Today we're talking about my second suit from them. This is my charcoal wool silk. I'll put the exact model down below if you're looking for this specific fabric. But for every guy, they need a staple suit in their wardrobe. It should either first be navy or a charcoal, especially based on current timing. I mean, in the past, black was really in. Right now, you're seeing a lot of charcoals, you're seeing a lot of navies, you're seeing some light gray suits, but really a dark gray or charcoal suit or a navy, gotta have one. And right now from Oliver Wicks, I have a navy, I have a charcoal, and then I've got a few others from the made to measure companies. If you want to see my full roundup, I'll put a link to that up as well, where I pulled together all of the custom made to measure suit companies, and Oliver Wicks wasn't clearly my favorite, but it is definitely one of my favorites. Today I'm actually all Oliver Wicks. I've got my jacket, my pants, my custom shirt from Oliver Wicks, and then I've also got their double monk brown straps. And so I'll just talk about each of those, give you a little bit more context around the suit and why I like to continue to come back to Oliver Wicks, and then, as always, answering questions down below. First, we'll talk about the fabric. This is the wool and silk blend. All of Oliver Wicks materials are Italian-sourced fabrics, and all of the suits are then made in Europe. And that's a key differentiator from someone like Black Lapel. I believe all of their materials are from China, and they're made in China, and then Oliver Wicks sourced from Italy, made in Europe. And so if we're looking, I can never say the name correctly, so I'll just say VBC material. I get criticized because I can't say it with an Italian accent, but this is the VBC material, wool and silk, fabric made in Italy, and then the suit is constructed itself in Europe. I believe it's in Sofia, Bulgaria, which is Western Europe, so that's why they say made in Europe. And one thing that you can do when you're looking at Oliver Wicks is you can order swatches, which I did here. So I went, before I ordered the suit, I wanted to make sure I was getting the right pattern that I was interested in, because you've got your window pane patterns, your herringbones, your bird's eye. And so I ordered the different swatches of the three materials I was curious about, because I also wanted to make sure I get the right shade. I didn't want a charcoal that was too light or too dark. And so that's a really good option. It definitely is a process when you're going through made to measure companies. I haven't found a suit yet that's faster than the other. I mean, you're looking at 4-6 weeks easily for a custom suit. Now, obviously I've talked about suit supply. Suit supply is very quick, but it's not made to measure. So if you're looking to get this for like a summer wedding, you probably got to order very quickly. But if you're looking for just getting this one perfect suit in your wardrobe, who cares how long it takes? Just do your measurements, wait a little bit, you'll get the perfect suit. And then Oliver Wicks also does tailoring credit. If you do get your suit, it doesn't work, you can take it to a tailor. They'll give you alterations credit, or they'll do entire remakes, which is something I went through with Black Lapel. They couldn't alter the suit when I took it to a tailor, so they sent me a new one. Oliver Wicks has the same fit guarantee. So even though you're not going to a store to buy this and you're not working with somebody who really takes into account and works with you on getting the suit, because you're doing it virtually, it can work just the same. I found Oliver Wicks has incredible customer service. They are one of the few companies, when I did my made to measure shirts and suits, where they preemptively emailed me and asked me to verify my measurements because it looked a little bit off whenever I did it. I made a few slight adjustments, and everything has come perfect so far. I'd also say don't expect your first custom suit or shirt to be 100% perfect. I've ordered from over a dozen companies now, and it does take at least one cycle to make sure they have your fit correct. They do their best they can with their measurements and their algorithms to make sure they get it right, but it takes some patience. That's all I'd say, is to just try more than once. Don't think that your first one is going to be perfect. Now, I did make a few changes from my original suit to this one. So I took in the waist a little bit because I wanted a more tailored fit. You guys had left some comments about the positioning on my shoulders and some of the way that the body fit. So I was able to go in and just tweak my alterations, because really what you want is to get one of these made to measure suits companies that you know you can order from with the perfect fit, and then just get a different fabric, get a different color. And so Oliver Wicks has been that for me now. I probably would just make a few minor changes to this one, but really the fit is perfect, and it's subjective to everybody. I mean, well, if you look at some of my previous suit videos, some people say it fits perfect, some people say it doesn't. It depends on your knowledge of the way that it fits, but also your preference. So with black lapel, the pants were a little bit wider than I liked, but some people love the pants. All over Wicks, I love the fit of the European cut of both the suit and of the pants, but then some people said that the pants were too tight. So all of that stuff is very subjective. The main change that I made on this jacket compared to my original Oliver Wicks suit was that I got a wider lapel. I wanted something that was a little bit more traditional versus the trendy one, which I had a very slim notch on my original Oliver Wicks. Other than that, I added a ticket pocket again. That's something that has become more in style, even though it's a very traditional feature. Otherwise, I made very few modifications to this. I just want a very nice, classic looking charcoal suit. Now, we talked about the fabric. It has a very subtle blue hue to it if you are really looking for it, but I absolutely love the pattern. I love the feel of the material. Wool and silk, extremely luxurious, very breathable. I've been wearing it to work and I've been wearing it in meetings, and it just fits very well. I love the cut of this suit. Now, a few nice little features. I chose the inside stitching of this suit here. I've got my initials on the jacket as well, but also for the pants. So with a custom suit, you don't need to wear a belt because you have all of your measurements exact, and part of the purpose of a suit, you don't want to break the silhouette or the illusion as you're wearing the suit with a strap of leather. And so my pants on these ones I ordered with the pull tabs, and I don't have any belt loops on it at all. But also, since I ordered my last Oliver Wicks suit, they added on an interior lining of a rubber that helps keep your shirt tucked in. I really like that. So not only does your pants stay up because you have them perfectly fitted, but also the rubberized interior lining helps keep your shirt tucked and keeps your pants up. And as far as my pants break, I really don't like to have much on there. I'm tall and you just have to own it. I don't want to have a huge break, which then makes me look a little bit sloppy. I'm fine with having essentially no break and showing a little bit of ankle in the summer. I think these pants absolutely fit perfect. That might be like the secret hidden feature of these made-to-measure suit companies, is if you want the perfect fitting wool trousers for work or anything else, when you order a suit from them, you're going to get the pants, and then you can just wear the pants all the time. You don't have to wear, the jacket every day. But then you get this perfect pair of pants as far as your waist and your length. And I found myself wearing the pants from these suits more often than the entire suit itself, just because they fit so well. So that's the suit, perfect fitting pants, the sleeves, exact length for where I would like to have these sitting so that I can show just enough of my shirt coming out of the cuff. I like to have my little button detail over on the side, which matches the interior. To me, Oliver Wicks has all of the customizations that I need. It might be about the same customizations that you can get with anywhere else, but to me, as long as you can customize the pocket style, the interior lining, do your initials, and make sure you get the fit right, that's really all that matters. Some of the minor customizations that you might be able to make with one company versus another are not a substitute for the high quality of materials, fit, and customer service that I get from Oliver Wicks. Now also, let's just talk about the shirt quickly. So because Oliver Wicks already has my measurements, they can make a perfect fitting shirt for me as well. I did send them in my measurement for a previous dress shirt that fits perfectly, which helped them to form this one. Now, this is an Italian fabric, but it's not wrinkle resistant as much as what I'm used to, which is why I think you might be able to see there's a little bit of wrinkle to it, and and you wear it in a typical day, it just looks like you wore a shirt. It looks really good. The only thing that I'm not crazy about on the Oliver Wicks shirt here is the collar is very well constructed and well built, and you can see that it holds up well. I've got my tie on, but for some part of the build of the shirt, it's not as sturdy when you're not wearing a tie, and it doesn't stand up as well underneath a suit. It's really meant to be worn with a tie. It looks extremely good and it feels really good when I wear it. Unfortunately, whenever I wear it without a tie, it doesn't stay up as well as I'm used to with like my Twillery shirts. I really like the way that Twillery shirts stand up, or Leadberry or Holland Madden, where these ones, I love the fit of the shirt, I love the feel of it, very nice fabric. It was just that's just a minor thing on the shirts. And so if you're looking to get custom shirts from Oliver Wicks and you don't typically wear a tie, I would say there's other ones out there I would just look at. Just last thing before we wrap up, Oliver Wicks does offer shoes as of pretty recently. I've been wearing these double monks quite a bit. Super comfortable, extremely good quality for the, I think, $199 price tag, which is one of the benefits that we are seeing as guys now on the internet. Is there's companies that can go source great materials, sell it directly to us, and give us good prices. And so far, I've rarely been wearing socks with these because it is full grain leather interior. You don't have to worry about, you know, the smell, the sweat, everything else. It's been working really nice. They've held up very well. You can see a little bit of wear on here. I've been trying to keep the leather conditioned, and I just do have a bad habit of crossing my legs and rubbing my shoes, so you see a little bit of markings on the back, but to me it just looks like a beautifully aged, worn shoe. You don't want them to be too sterile, right? Really happy with these. I think these are a 12. You know, it is typical dress sizing on here. You need to buy a shoe that, you know, you need to size down from maybe like a tennis shoe or something else. Very happy with my Oliver Wicks shoes as well. And so even though nobody knows that I'm wearing Oliver Wicks at one time, it feels pretty cool to have all of this great high quality stuff from one company and support the little guy. That's always been my thing, is, you know, you can go to Men's Warehouse and you can buy a cheap, ill-fitting, not so great suit for a really low price, but if you can afford to go a little bit higher, you can get much higher quality stuff and, you know, cut out that middleman, everything else. So Oliver Wicks, into that stuff. There you have it, gents. I know you guys love suits, I know you guys love dress clothes, and it's exactly what I'm into as well. So thank you for keeping me accountable to all this stuff. If I missed anything in the video, you can comment below or reach out at @_Kavalier on Twitter and Instagram. Like I said, out of all the made-to-measure suit companies, Oliver Wicks, I will keep coming back to them. Been very happy with their customer support, with their fit, with their material offerings, and I think they're what it's really about is they're right within my wheelhouse of style. They have a very classic looking and essentially modern classic look to all their suits as far as their material offerings and the styling. So I'm really into that stuff. And if you have any questions or anything else, remember to use that link below if you want a free shirt. That also supports the channel. And until next time, gents, this is the Kavalier. You gotta move slowly, taking in my body like it's holy. I've been waiting for you for this whole week. I've been waiting for you, you're my Sunday candy. Gotta move slowly, taking in my body like it's holy. I've been waiting for you for this whole week. I've been waiting for you, you're my Sunday candy. Come on in this house. It's gonna rain, rain downtown, yeah, it's gonna rain. Better come on in this house. It's gonna rain, rain downtown, yeah, it's gonna rain. I know I've done the song before, but I can't get it out of my head. It's just like, whew, chants, man. It's the stuff.